Hi, my name's Tanya and this is my channel Just Let Me Sew. Thank you very much for joining me. Welcome back if you have been here before, and thank you very much for coming if you are new. So today I really don't have very much to share at all. I have had a bit of a bad week in terms of health. I went over to France to visit an old college friend last weekend. Went with one of my friends from home, and we went over to visit her and had a lovely evening on the Friday, catching up with her and her husband. They've just had their third baby, it was adorable. But then I woke up on the Saturday morning feeling really very unwell and came down with a stomach bug. So I was in bed the whole day Saturday, and it was touch and go if I'd be able to even fly home on the Sunday. But I was okay-ish by that point, well enough to get on the plane, that's for sure. So the rest of the week I have just been completely wiped out, feeling awful. I suppose it's part and parcel of having small children. They always bring these bugs home, don't they? It's not cold, it's stomach bug or something else, nits, all of that. So yeah, I haven't really done any sewing, and the first time I've actually done any sewing this week was today. So today is Friday, and I talked last week about how I wanted to sew up this precious green fabric that I've had for a good few years in my stash. And I thought to myself, come on, I've got to do something. I want to do something. I'm feeling a little bit better. And I knew that I wanted to make a gathered, elasticated waist skirt with this lovely green fabric. So that is what I did this morning. I will try and attach some photos of it, of the rough plan that I made. I did just a very rough idea in my head of how I wanted to do it. I didn't want to do a straight rectangle skirt because that, for me, creates a bit too much fabric around the waist. I wanted it to be a little bit smoother around the waist. So I did a trapeze shape. So making sure that the bottom of the skirt, the circumference of the bottom, is wide enough that I can walk comfortably. I'm not having to do a little shuffle in it because it's too tight. So nice and wide along the bottom, and then tapering in for this trapeze at the top. The top I made sure was as wide as my hips so that I could get it on, and then just fold over at the top, add some elastic in a channel, and that's it. So it took me about an hour and a half, and that's only because I was taking my time. It probably would have taken an hour on a good day. So nice quick bit of sewing. I will include a little video of me wearing it up here, if you want to see it now as well. I've just got it on now, just with a ready to wear jumper, tucked in, so nice and warm. I've got some thick tights on as well. I think that's always a good sign when you make something and you just want to wear it straight away because you're really pleased with it. So I am really pleased with this fabric. It's coming up quite sort of emerald green on the photos, but it's not an emerald green. I don't really know how to describe it. Bit of a darker green than emerald, I suppose. Yeah, so really pleased with that. And that is literally all the sewing that I have done this week. But I did have a realisation this morning when I was dropping the kids off to school. On the way back, they were talking on the radio how it's a month to Christmas. And I thought, oh, I've actually got quite a few Christmas sewing plans. So I really do need to just pause on my own projects and get started on those. If any of my family happen to be watching this video, if you could just tune out now, because I'm going to talk about what I'm going to make you all. So my husband has been saying for the longest time, would you make me something, please? Could you make me some trousers or a shirt or something? And I've always said, oh, I don't know, it's quite tricky to make for other people. But he's here, I can check sizes with him, or I can grab something out of the wardrobe and check against that if I don't want him to see. So I thought, right, I'm going to make him something for Christmas. And I saw that it's Friday Pattern Company that do the Ilford jacket. They had a offer on for Black Friday, so I've bought the Ilford pattern, sorry, the Ilford jacket pattern. So I'm going to get that sent off to be printed. I just got the PDF. And I really want to make him a cord jacket, but where it has, you know, this the Sherpa fleece inside. Trouble with that is you really can't find it in that many colours. I found it in a navy, which I don't think is going to be great for him because he wears a lot of dark navy trousers. So I'd want a contrasting colour to that, different colour to that. He's already got one similar in a sort of yellow, burnt yellow colour. I was thinking of like maybe a rust colour, like sort of brown colour, perhaps like the cabinet behind me actually. That would be a good colour. So if anyone knows of a fabric shop that has that colour, the cord with the Sherpa sort of as part of it, that would be lovely. If all else fails, I think what I will do is I will just get the cord fabric, buy some Sherpa separately, and then just interline it to the front panels and the back, and then not have the sleeves with the Sherpa. I suppose you wouldn't want that on the sleeves anyway because it might make it a bit restrictive for moving, and then also the collar wouldn't be so bulky either. So maybe that is the better way round to do it. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you think of that. But I think he'll really like it. It's just getting my head around the fabric, how I'm going to do that. The next thing that I have just been asked to make was by my sister. So my niece is 15 and she's a big Miffy fan. So you know the little Miffy bunny. And she suggested that I make her a little tote bag for Christmas with some Miffy fabric. So I've been having a look on the internet for some Miffy fabric. I can't find that much. I found some greys and blues of Miffy at the beach. But not a wide range of Miffy fabrics. If you know of anywhere that specialises or has any nice Miffy fabrics, could you comment down below as well? That'd be wonderful. That'd be lovely. And then for my sister's type 1 diabetic, which means she has to carry around her pens, her insulin, sort of spare patches for testing her bloods, checking her bloods. And next year she's going to be fitted with a pump, which is so exciting, really, really good for her. But she says she is actually going to have to carry around a little bit of gear with her to keep an eye on her pump and how much insulin she needs, etc. So I said, would you like me to make you a little bag to carry it round? And I had in mind the little mobile phone shoulder bag that I think, is it So Georgie did the pattern? I know Liz the Baker That Sewed talked about it last week or a couple of weeks ago in one of her vlogs, and she wants me to make her up one of those, and I'm going to have a go at properly quilting it. I'm going to do a slight variation in that it's got a flap to close it. So I'm going to have the flap, and then I'm going to do a slip-in pocket and then also a zip pocket as well. I mean, I say that's my idea. I will have to see how far along I get because time is running out. And if you've watched my previous vlog from a few weeks ago, I decided to make my sister up a little Hello Kitty pouch years ago and I only just recently finished it. So I better not do that again for her. That would be a bit mean of me to be that slow to make up her present again. She did get a present that year, just not that one as well. Anyway, so I'm going to make her one of those, and I think I'm going to make another one of the mobile phone shoulder bags for my sister-in-law. I know she already has one, so I thought another one might be nice, and at least I know she likes that kind of thing, so I'll make her one of those. So I'm going to make those. Another thing I was thinking of making was for my two little nieces who are age 5 and one's turning 3. I want to make them up a little jumper, and I thought of making them with an applique on the front. So either with a heart applique or do their initial of their name. So I'm going to make those up, and I don't think they would take too long because little clothes don't take too long to make. So hopefully they will like those. And that is, I think, all of my Christmas sewing plans of what I want to make for people. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I think it might take me a while, particularly that Ilford jacket. Yeah, if you've made the Ilford before, let me know your thoughts below. My husband has got very broad shoulders, so I'm going to have a look at measuring really carefully to make sure it will fit him there. Yes, so that is what I am up to in terms of Christmas sewing. Next week I am running a sewing social. I live in Surrey and I have a sewing social in Redhill. This will be the second time that I have done it, and I'm going to be doing it in a slightly bigger room this time, which is exciting. Got a few more people wanting to come along, which is really lovely. Looking forward to meeting some more local people who like to sew. I think I might take along perhaps the mobile phone bag and have a go at doing some of that. If not that, I might take along my sunshine jeans, because I had finished doing my toile of those when I last vlogged, and while it's still fresh in my mind of what I wanted to do, the changes I need to make, which I have written down as well, but while I'm still in the swing of it, I think I might take those along and try and keep up the progress on those. So that is it for today, a very quick vlog. Thank you very much for joining me. If you do like my videos and you haven't yet subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. My numbers are slowly creeping up and it's just wonderful to see so many people tuning in and leaving comments. I love reading all of the comments and I try my hardest to reply to every single one. So please do write a comment down below if you've got anything to say about the patterns I want to make or any of my plans. That'd be lovely to hear from you. So I hope you have a lovely week, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you are well, and I will see you again soon. Bye.